Am I the a-hole for spending my inheritance before telling my fiancé I even got one? I recently received an unexpected inheritance from my uncle. We weren't especially close. He was my dad's estranged younger brother, a loner who never had kids or a spouse. He died quietly, left little behind, and apparently made me one of his few beneficiaries. I had no idea until a lawyer reached out. He left me $120,000. When I first heard the number, I thought it was a mistake. But no, he'd been quietly investing and saving, and I was one of the people he'd listed years ago in his will. He called me the only one in the family who knows how to actually build something. A reference to my carpentry business, I think. Here's where the problem begins. I didn't tell my fiancé. We've been together 5 years, engaged for 6 months. We're planning a modest wedding, saving up every penny. Money has always been tight. We both come from working-class families, and most of our savings are going to the wedding and eventually a house down payment. So yes, I kept it to myself. Not because I didn't trust her, but because for once in my life, I wanted something that was just mine. I've worked since I was 16, paid off student debt, took side jobs to help cover her schooling when she was between work. Every dollar I've ever had went towards surviving or building a life for us. So I used some of it. I paid off a chunk of credit card debt, bought a new work truck, not flashy, just practical. And yes, I bought a custom-made guitar I've dreamed about since I was 17. I still have about $40K left. It wasn't until we were reviewing our wedding budget last week that I told her. She was talking about cutting our honeymoon short to save money. And I blurted it out, that we didn't have to because I had money, because I'd gotten an inheritance. She was shocked, then furious. You've had this for 6 months and didn't tell me? I explained why. How I needed a win. How I'd never had anything fall into my lap before. How I wanted to use some of it to fix things in my life before we tackled the future together. She said I betrayed her trust. That partners shouldn't keep secrets, especially about something this big. That it's not the money, it's the lie by omission. I apologized. I meant it. I love her. But now she says she's rethinking everything. That if I hid this, what else could I hide? Friends are split. Some say I should have told her immediately. Others say I was right to claim a moment of personal independence before sharing it. Now I'm wondering, am I the a-hole for spending my inheritance before telling my fiancé I even got one?